Hi, it's Charlie McCann from Stan James. We'll do a preview of many of the big races we've got over the festive period. We start where else? With the King George and Corto Star's attempt to win his fourth successive King George, and I really do think he's got to be pointed in the right direction. I must say, I think he may be vulnerable at the likes of Haydock Park and maybe even on soft ground at Cheltenham, but not at Kempton. And I really do think twos on, we're not going to get particularly rich, but it'd be great to see some history in the making. Remember, Desert Orca did win 4 King Georges, but not in successive years, which Corto Star is trying to do this year. Betting without the favourite in the race, I think, is a more maybe interesting market. Imperial Commander, runner up to Corto Star at Haydock, winner of the Ryanair. That's a 3-1 favourite. Madison de Burley 4-1, beat Denman senseless over course and distance back in February, but that wasn't the right turn. Denman, I was very surprised that Team Nichols decided that was the best place for a prep run before the Cheltenham Festival, but as it turned out, Madison de Burley 4-1, I can't have him. Barbershop 6s with Deep Purple. 6s can't have the glatter Deep Purple. Just be Barbershop for me at 6-1, despite, some people quite close to the Henderson camp believe he didn't give it all in the Hennessy, but I do think he's a class animal with that experience behind him. I think he's becoming a relatively inexperienced animal as well. I do think Barbershop may improve. Let's go into the Welsh National quickly. The Bobai is the 6-1 favourite from the T'other One. The T'other One ran such a good race at Cheltenham last time, made a mistake at the top of the hill and was running on really well. He is a fascinating runner. The Bobai will be another big win for Team Nichols. The Bobai 11-2. Slight concern that Richard Lee, not a big training establishment. They haven't been able to get this horse during this freeze we've had in the run-up to Christmas. Baroni and Armonti 2 William Mullins races. They won the Cork National and the Troy Town last time. Will he send both over? Halcon Generalade, previous winner of the race, 12-1. The one I'd go for, Flintoff. I think first time out, maybe the time to catch Flintoff. Tim Vaughan, the trainer, proud Welshman. This is the race he would really want to win, and I know connections are quite bullish by this one's opinion, but they was probably bullish before the touch between Akara, who was a disappointment last time out. The Lexus Chase, John Cole is the 5-2 favourite under John Durkin. Last time there was a 2.5. He has won a point-to-point over 3, so stamina, I think, step over in trick. He's a big danger to my selection, which is Notre Père. I prefer to forgive. I know many won't forgive Notre Père for what happened in the Haydock Group 1, but he is surely better than that. And I thought he was cantering over behind the listener when he fell 5 out on his seasonal reappearance at Down Royal. A big fan of this horse. Cool Down 5-1. I think the ground will be too soft on the seasonal reappearance. What a friend 11-2. He was getting £20, remember, from Denman in the Hennessy. So, I think many of these Irish horses would have done what they did and get within maybe 3 or 4 lengths of Denman and received to that weight. Voipod Estate is 7-1. I think he needs better ground now. I think he's a much better horse going left-handed, so that will suit. Solway's 11-10 for the December Festival hurdle. This is a race now without Hurricane Fly, which has very little interest. Hurricane Fly, big blow to me and my pocket, having backed him for the champion hurdle. If I was having a selection in the race, it would be the mare Vola La Vedette, although it's interesting, she may go to the mare's race over the festival, so do watch your bets on that. In my case, I suppose Solway's 11-10, Sublimity probably needs faster ground. A lot of people have already come to me what you want for the Christmas period. I would say the Grade 1 race, 2:20 at Leopardstown on Boxing Day. We'll know off it quite early. Asana, Captain CB and Sportsline. Willie Mullins thinks an awful lot of the latter, but can they beat? I don't think so. Size of Europe will win the Arkle, I hope, and let's hope. I'll certainly be supporting this one. I would think we'll get 6-4, maybe hopefully 13-8 for this one. Looks an absolutely fascinating race, but that's the one for me. I'll know my fate over the Christmas period quite early. Sizing Europe in the 2:20 Leopardstown Boxing Day. Have a great Christmas and be lucky.